Time for us to see if we can shortcut through the Freedom Trail quest. Go right to the North Church, really. Just go right to the North Church. See if we can, just skip. I mean, I know it's not much to skip, but, we're trying to see how quickly it is possible to get to the main quest. Skipping major elements. I mean, the only companion we have is Nick Valentine. We don't even have Dogmeat. Technically, we have Dogmeat, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's see. I am going to follow the Freedom Trail, but only because I don't remember the way to the... Spawn. Hopefully no one's going to snipe us. Ooh. Glowing corpses.
Not much to it at this point.
No, I want to go with the limb, yes. Crud. Sniper rifle. Hey, Flames Fry. Welcome to the show. We're trying to shortcut the quest as much as possible. We did run into a bit of a problem. We were able to start the game literally by recruiting Nick from the vault, and he's been our only companion. We haven't gone to Concord. We haven't talked to Preston. We haven't recruited Dogmeat. We have not talked to the Railroad. We have done one quest for the Brotherhood just to get the Righteous Authority, and that's it. But after that, it kind of slowed down to a crawl because Virgil doesn't spawn until he's mentioned in the memory den. But now the quest is saying that we need to, decode the Corsair chip, and that's basically and we said to go to Dr. Amari. Dr. Amari has said she has friends in the Railroad, so now we've got to find the Railroad. But we're not even going to follow the Freedom Trail. Technically, I'm following the Freedom Trail, but I'm not actually following the markers. I'm just following the red line. And we're going to make our way directly to the North Church and just go in there without actually following the Freedom Trail, technically. And go right inside, go right into the basement and see if we can actually do it without actually having to do the individual markers. Apparently I'm over encumbered. Oh well. A few more levels and I'll be able to get the perk which allows you to run while over encumbered. Yikes! Who's shooting at me? Someone's got incredibly good aim. Oh, you. Sneaking up from behind me? Two more levels is what we need. What to pick up, though? Master locks is probably more useful than master computers. Yeah, especially considering I've got mods that make combat a lot more difficult. One shot, one kill, pretty much on either case. I've just been lucky enough to not get one shot myself. Sure.
This isn't the kind of place I like to dock.
This isn't North Church, is it? Didn't think so. Weird. There's enough ambient light in here that even when my mood lighting's set to full green, it's still semi-white. It's a mod. It's a texture replacer.
I don't think we're alone.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go in there either, Nick, so... I'm using a very heavily modded game.
Guess I should stop putting off that detection.
I have somehow gotten myself so completely turned around that I was walking backwards.
What's the plan?
There it is, tactical minigun. I have a mod installed supposed to allow companions to have infinite ammo. So I think it'd be kind of amusing with Nick having a minigun. I am so over encumbered, if I were to give Nick stuff, it wouldn't matter. Besides, I really don't want to run in an area where I'm being shot at constantly. That's also why I'm sneaking. And somehow I managed to get lost again. Okay, so Freedom Trail goes this way? This way, probably? Because that's a church in the distance. I know we need to get to the old North Church. Yep, Old North Church. Excellent. Oh yeah, apparently I don't need to actually follow the Freedom Trail. I can just go right to the North Church. Quest updates just fine. Gotta shoot him in the legs! Forget shooting him in the head. Works. Oh, much better!
Even after all these years, I still feel
Keep your eyes peeled, Nick. My ghoul sense is tingling. Sure, why not? Who knows, maybe there's some loot on the steeple. I've never actually explored the old North Church. Some bobby pins, always useful. Sniper rifle. Nope, nothing really of note. That could have been unpleasant. Yeah, probably not the best. To try and use the night vision scope. combat rifle. Did I have a combat rifle? I believe I did. $33, 50, yeah. His is really the best. Crap!
Hey,
There's something you need? Here's
What?
what I've got.
Why are you not using the minigun? Do I need to give you like one round for it or something? There we go. Let's see how that works.
One rim loaded.
Alright,
it spins. Oh, so it starts with R. There we go.
You went through a lot to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
the Black Man!
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy, and they hooked me up with the lead.
We'll look into that. Last question. Yeah! One.
I tracked down and killed a courser at Green Tech Genetics. Now I need help breaking the code on his courser chip.
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party. What gives with my invitation? Oh, I see you invited the Courser Killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this
This is a bit different.
actually killed a courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Lori a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal.
That's old news.
If you're done interrogating her, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine.
That's new.
Courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a courser is good.
So it is kind of new.
I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad.
Oh, yeah. The little riddles and the decoder ring trick really make it hard to find you.
Anyone that wants to meet us is under surveillance as soon as they follow the Freedom Trail. If you were a threat to our organization, all you'd find here is an empty room.
Des, we need to let her in. She's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
This is kind of new, actually.
She killed a Courser. There's no way she's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
So it's actually quite a bit different. That was actually kind of new.
We having fun yet?
Don't try anything, stranger.
Chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Finally.
Hey, Dad. You need some?
Tom, our visitor here has a courser chip.
Oh, for real? Oh, man, it's easy.
Right, some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the courser chip.
Only one run remaining.
I might need that chip later.
This isn't a negotiation. This is a demand. To anybody else in the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage. With us, that data is priceless. But we're not just going to give that away. Talk to me again if you change your mind.
Fine.
Hey there. Made up your mind. We decode the courser chip for you, but after that, it's ours. Deal?
Why do you want the courser chip?
Institute Tech is light years beyond what we have. And a courser chip is top of the line. I'm not going to get into details, but that chip could help us save lives. Maybe throw a wrench in some of the Institute's operations. So, hand over the chip.
Whatever.
It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
What's a chip? Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at it.
Any news on Scarecrow?
He was in the entry.
We're in. Chip access. Just hope the analog connector is lit. What? Oh man, don't crash. Yeah, here we go. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right. Stay running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be. Come on, baby. Show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Look, got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. It's all for you. Huh? Show me that secret list. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Yeah. I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, guys.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
You gotta be careful, man.
Return to Virgil.
Don't try anything, stranger.
Bingo.
Nope, completely wrong direction. Where is the back exit?
Hey, don't try any.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take a look.
There's more going on. No, trust me.
Don't try anything, stranger.
We having fun yet?
So I gotta go visit Virgil. Do I have something? That'll work.
I got the chance. We've lifted a life.
Do a quick drop off of all the junk we've collected at Sanctuary, then directly to Virgil. I'm still over encumbered. Unless I want to do a bunch of crafting, which I don't. Hey, Trash Can Carla.
Hey,
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask you?
let's see what you got.
I have a little bit of everything.
Am I still over encumbered? Yes. Okay. I know Nick wanted to get close, but not that close.
Protect and serve.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need.
No, I just went out for a little stroll and thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
Does it matter?
No, you're right. It doesn't really. The point is that you got it. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You know the great. All the data's I want.
Your confidence is staggering.
I'm just saying, I can't guarantee it'll work. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have been.
Come on. Have I given you reason to doubt me?
No. But do you realize how critical this is for both of us? And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to...
Gee, it's telling me to get help from the Minutemen, who I've never met. The Brotherhood, who I barely met, and the Railroad, who I barely met. So that hasn't changed at all. I suppose I could just go back to the Railroad. I mean, he's gonna force me to do one of the three anyway, right? Talk to the Brotherhood, or talk to the Minutemen. That's the question, isn't it?
Doing cartwheels too?
We having fun yet? Don't try anything, stranger.
If we're going to be dealing,
Don't try anything, stranger.
I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a sinner is, right?
Nope, never heard of it. Even though I've got a Sith following right behind me, never heard of them in my life.
Yeah, I know all about that.
Good. as tools.
Go on.
So we seek to free the Sith from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a Sith?
No, probably not.
I risk my life for people every day.
Unless it's Nick.
To me, it's 100% well said.
Someone with your skills, your beliefs. Normally we'd try and recruit you. But right now, we don't have the time to train with a regiment. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Well, I completed a road to... I don't care about Deacon, like, at all.
No pressure. Desdemona.
Ah, the Courser Killer returns. And what brings you back here?
I need to build a signal interceptor to get into the Institute.
Even if one of my own agents told me that, I'd be skeptical. And from a stranger? Listen, you're obviously talented. I believe you'd be a great asset to our organization. So, prove it. Run the op with Deacon. If everything checks out, then we can talk about this plan of yours.
Really, game? I suppose, fair enough point. So basically, I'm forced to run the op with Deacon.
Come here again if you need to meet us. You'll
So if we're trying to go as quickly as possible, let's try talking to the Brotherhood, see if they'll let us.
Creeps. Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
What's done is done.
Never would have made it this far without thick skin.
A healthy attitude. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot.
Yeah.
Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting a valuable ally.
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you a chance. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call something. I'm just gonna come out and...
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She's just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us.
Three of us.
You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Say the word.
Well then, I guess the next stop, because we're trying to go as quickly as possible to getting into the final end game, is we did talk with Dan's just once, and we did the Arc Jet Factory. So let's talk to Dan's again, see if he'll help us build the decoder. Things go a little bit faster. Cambridge Police Station. Nick just really wants to become one with me, doesn't he? Alright. Level up, that's what I was thinking about going here. Because level 20 is when we're able to move while over encumbered. Hacker Master Terminals. Now, oh, level 21? Seriously? Can't do Scrapper. Can't do that. Sure, why not? Make experience gain go quicker.
Well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir? Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change.
Nice work, sir. I didn't do it alone. Halen, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. She shows a lot of promise. With the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
I'm only in it for the spiffy uniforms.
Oh, yeah? And here I thought you joined up for a sense of purpose and meaning.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with, huh? What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough girl. It's gonna take a lot more than completing one mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army. And we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Understood?
Outstanding. Since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command. Honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you be awarded a rank. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson.
This is a bit different.
But I wanted you to be the first to know.
Fair enough.
Outstanding, soldier.
Ad Victoriam Knight.
She doesn't even know what that means, Halen. Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable. Because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Brotherhood. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance.
Oh, hell no. We're trying to get this done as quickly as possible.
Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
I can't believe Maxson brought
Paladin
everyone
dance.
here.
Are you ready to
Those
head up
energy
to the ship?
readings we picked up must have been more important than I thought.
Yeah, whatever it was really stirred up a hornet's nest.
Yeah. Can't wait to get up there.
I felt the same way the first time I saw it, too. We call our ship the Brotherhood. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxson's here. And that means we're going to war.
After rolling that thing in, you've certainly started a war.
No one brings that much firepower without plans to use it.
If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. Besides, why should we hold back? We have something like that at our disposal. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a ride.
Hey, you got a sec?
Does bashful mode come standard on all synths, or did you have to pay extra for that?
Yeah, no. Only on me, and I suppose that's sort of the issue. I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point.
Well, you've been my only companion since I picked up a companion.
I'm getting these flashes, memories of places I've never been, things I've never seen, memories of Nix. They're not bad. They're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
Someone your age should be happy to have any memories at all, let alone a spare set.
I suppose so. But having to juggle my memories and all Nick's baggage makes things tough sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con. Or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks. You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Sure thing. What's the case?
This one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man. Did a lot of bad things. Hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming. So he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath the sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
An evil king in a sub-shop. Does a meatball monster show up at some point?
Yeah, from what I've heard, the pastrami golem is the one you really have to watch out for. Anyway, you don't be advising us. The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted a cheap death. Lived forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Watch who you're calling frozen banana, pal.
Get over yourself. It ain't always about you. Now, listen to the important part. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him. that never happened. You in?
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
I've got memories. My girl. They're not really my memories, I know that. They're Nick's. The girl, she was real. She was beautiful and innocent. And Winter killed her. Now he's got to pay the price. So, knowing that, you in?
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is. The door is sealed. Back in the day, he recorded 10 haunts. Find all of them? I've been putting together, including one of Winter's. Managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by Fearers.
You mean this place?
On my way out the door, I spotted an active evidence terminal. Bet my hat that terminal is the key to finding the rest of the tapes. Probably worth revisiting any police departments you may have stumbled across in your travels as well.
I do have the feeling that after all this drama that we're going through right now, we're going to go up to the roof, we're going to talk to Elder Maxon, and we'll say, yeah, I've got a Corsair chip, I'd like to be able to get into the insert. And be like, well, first you're going to have to find a lost, recruit. You have to find a lost patrol, and then I'll trust you. They'll go to the Minuteman and be like, well, that sounds all cool and nice, but first we've got to take back the castle. Guess we'll find out.
You don't see a lot of vertibirds in this kind of shape. Here.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the local. The Commonwealth looks different from here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically perception of battle changes each year. We're gonna need that to take on the enemy. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how. Now, humans fight. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Blinded by rumors and misinformation. The Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood as sure as our victory. Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted her initially, but I'd like to sponsor her entry into the rank personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request to place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain in the field and wait further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoria, Captain.
At Victoria. So, you're the one Paladin Dance is taking under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Then what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine, not a relic of the past playing catch up with the rest of the world.
I consider myself an efficient killing machine.
Vouched for you. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't... Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed if you have any questions.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over. Dismissed.
Friend, neither me nor the machine wins out.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the mansion.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty.
I've really got to see what's going on with
Has
those
surpassed my expectations
suits.
by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressive, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Sith. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their saints are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoria.
Ad Victoria.
Ad
Victoria.
Elder Maxon?
Watch your step on the flight.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
If you say so.
I can understand your indecisiveness. Turning your weapons on the very same people that you're trying to save can be a bitter pill to swallow.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this plan. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I don't care about ranks.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to have to get used to it. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen in my... Welcome aboard the Prydwen.
Sure.
Good grief. Still have not been able to get that to advance.
That is a promotion.
Read across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on. Greetings.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in.
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
You have nothing to worry about. Just take these once a day.
Together?
Trust me.
Good. Firing.
Paladin.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as responsible, I'd recommend taking me along.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
There, try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. You can't fix it.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire bug. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I know.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. They should be
Ingram? So, the recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting. What were you expecting? The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyways...
Yeah, I'm trying to get as quickly into the Institute as possible.
My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Brooklyn's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see... I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up. You feel like telling me how you ended up that way? That's a little personal, don't you think? Most people in your condition would have given up. Can I hear your story? Sure. What the hell? I was fighting with the Brotherhood. The staging area for the power troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take. That's quite a drop. The enemy had no way of getting to us up there. It was a perfect liftoff point for the vertibirds. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died. Wow, that's pretty lucky. Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all about the steel, the servos, and the circuits. Besides, I'd hardly call getting both my legs crushed lucky. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
That one will be ceiling. That one will be ceiling.
That's sent on a short leash, all right?
This is mine.
If Elder Maxim ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kill him.
Works wonderfully. No more carry weight issues.
Oh, good. You'll find me here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
Clean your glasses, Pops.
Pops? What does that mean? Oh, wait. I see. That's in reference to my age. Clever. I'll make a note of that. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Just learning my way around the Predwin.
Learning your way around? Ah, under normal circumstances. However, unfortunately...
What type of
technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is prime medical record.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth,
Right.
I'm authorized to, and if you wish to be, in any event.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure, go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a first question. As a child,
Check your records, Doc. I'm not from around here.
what's that? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller. You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just... Okay. Have you ever had...
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to be suffering from any long-term. Third question. And please, have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Those species aren't my type.
Good. I find the practice highly distasteful myself. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit. Excellent. I think I see no reason to prevent you.
Sure.
If you ever need medical assistance.
Thank you. Oh yeah, there's a guy in the back I have to talk to.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this plastic cage.
Not really here to chit-chat. I had orders to meet the crew.
Rules. I hope you're not another one of those by-the-book military types. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Buying my own equipment is ridiculous.
Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps. Everyone contributes to the cause. That's Elder Maxim's rules. The good news is by having a constable, and mostly, of course, if you just look...
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. Just involves a little bit of heavy, and since I'm stuck up here, mate, after you're done with the meat. In the meantime, if you ever need...
Okay. Alright. Oh, tour of duty is over, good. Meet with Elder Maxim. Alright. There, I think it is. There we go. If he tells me I have to free Fort Hagen. Then we're skipping him and going right to the Concord, actually.
This person in this one grabbed the gals and ended up spraying with raw stuff in Freeland's Hall. Probably
Travel with that thing makes me seriously question your judgment, soldier.
Elder Maxim, I have a set of plans.
Finally.
Signal Interceptor to get me inside the Institute.
An intriguing proposal that I'll have to seriously consider. However, before I allow any of my soldiers to reach the Institute. Careful preparations need to be made.
Of course!
Meantime, I need you to follow my orders and remain patient.
Why wait? You have a way inside right now.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I need you to view this from my perspective. I'm not willing to risk the lives of my soldiers based solely on a set of crudely drawn plans. Give us time to validate the information we've discovered. Then when the time is right, I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to construct that device. You're dismissed now.
Excuse me, Elder Maxim.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the previous crew,
just point me to the action.
I applaud your enthusiasm. Let's get right to it. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with supermen. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell us to make matters worse. They're sitting on top. I want you to head over. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations.
Super mutants with nuclear weapons? Be able to sleep at night knowing that.
Now, we have a vertibird on stand. Use it to carry our message. Dismissed.
So, that means another quest we have to go through. So then, we have one last thing to try to see if we can get it done right away. But as I suspect, we're going to go here to Concord, and it's going to say, well, I'd love to help you, but we're kind of short-staffed right now. We need to take back the castle. Might as well get Red Rocket on the map. I already have dog meat unlocked. No reason to avoid Red Rocket anymore. Why is it not letting me sprint? I'm not over encumbered. At all. Maybe because I'm in Sanctuary or something? Yeah, for some reason I can't sprint while I'm in Sanctuary. Weird.
outside. The raiders are almost at the door. Grab that laser gun and help them, please.
Oh, Brotherhoods are on patrol. Nice work there, Nick. Glad I gave you the minigun.
Sweet.
Not gonna be that one. Not gonna be that one. Not gonna be that one. Could be that one. Could be this one. Nope. So, one similar to Boost, nothing in common with Safer or Adobe. Could be Power, but let's take care of the duds first. But there's no other resets in here.
Turn up.
I wonder, because I'm seeming to get I'm seeming a lot of getting these match zeros. Oh no, I have intelligence of 6, so it can't be intelligence based. I have pretty good intelligence. Great idea giving Nick a minigun. He is absolutely destroying these guys. Just go like, bada 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 bada.
Preston Garden, Commonwealth Minutemen.
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
You've got my attention.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. First it was the ghouls in Lexington, and now this mess.
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Wow. You really aren't from around here, are you? Ghouls are irradiated people.
That is a lot of text.
Are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time. But they're still just...
I don't think I've ever seen these subtitles.
The ones I'm talking about...
Normally they're bugged.
Radiation's rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Better be a good one.
Sturgis, tell us.
I had a whole fancy plan about fixing up a suit of power armor. And here you are, walking in like some kind of metal miracle. There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, it's got a minigun, and it seems to be intact. Wearing that armor, you could rip it right off. Then those raiders get an express ticket to hell, you dig?
What do you need me to do exactly?
Get up on the roof, pull the minigun off the vertibird, then take care of those raiders. Hopefully, with that power armor you're wearing, it'll be easy.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
Well, alright. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you, that power armor, and that minigun show up outside, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Careful, kid. There's something coming.
Ma'am.
You're a hero, girl. Coming here, helping us.
What's your story?
Me? Oh, that's simple. Lead these here people to a land of safety and sanctuary. Now your tale. That's a winding one. Oh, yes. It's true. I saw it.
Visions. Uh-huh.
I know what you're thinking. This old lady, she's out of her mind.
What's the site?
I can see a bit of...
Right? What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more. Please.
Perfect.
It's horrible, kid. Claws and teeth and horns. The very face of death itself. That's all I can manage. That's all. I need to rest now. And you have a job to do.
Leveled up. Okay, I've leveled up. Finally get the perk I've been waiting for. Strong back, rank 3. While unencumbered, you can use action points to run. Coming back for you later. Perception bobblehead.
United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, day after that, Flaherty and Canoa were shot by some scared, desperate survivors.
The brother is actually patrolling the area. They're gonna help me out. Ah, neat. Crud? That had to hurt. Yes, that's right. A fucking minigun. Really? Disappearing act? Seriously? I'm not exactly the most subtle in a giant suit of powered armor. Are they seriously taunting me? There's the two of us in power armor, plus a wandering brotherhood. Seriously? Seriously? You're threatening me. Did you not just see us take down a frickin' Deathclaw in about 3 seconds? I'm not the one hiding, so I don't know why you consider me the one scared when you're the one who can't seem to come out and face me. this is what we call the Darwin Award. This raider, right here, decided that she could take on three guys in power armor, all armed with miniguns. This is what we call the Darwin Award, folks. I mean, she didn't even get through one guy with a minigun. There were two more in backup.
Excuse me.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
You guys gonna be okay now?
Yeah, for a while anyway. We can at least move someplace safer. Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
I didn't do it for the money.
Hey, sorry. I'm used to everyone being in there only for themselves. You know, you remind me of my friends. The other Minutemen. The ones who gave their lives for something bigger than themselves. You should come with us to Sanctuary. We could use the help.
Let's try it.
Can you take a look at these schematics? They're for a machine to get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. I'd like to help. But I've got to get these folks somewhere safe first. Come with me to Sanctuary, and we'll see what we see. All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. Not far.
Knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can hardly turn out any worse.
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So Marcy, got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Yeah, about that. I kind of scrapped the entire town except for like 3 buildings. And then built like a fancy glass tower. So, I'm not sure if it's going to be what you expect it to be.
Forget the price we paid to get this far. Let's move out. I'll take point. Stay close, everyone. First time I've seen one of these things up close. I'm very glad it's already dead.
Somehow I don't think Preston has anything to worry about. I mean, he's only got 2 people in power armor with miniguns.
Oil on the ass end of the Commonwealth. No offense if you're from here or something.
Don't tempt fate, Preston.
I think I just found my new vacation home.
Your idea of having nice service. Could be some good salvage in there. Let's get to Sanctuary first, though. Think we're close.
Better not be walking into another trap.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Sanctuary is safe. Call it a hunch.
That was somewhere around Concord. That means this right here must be the Old North Bridge, where the first shots of the American Revolution were fired. I call that the best omen I've seen since we left Quincy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, boss. And you're happy.
I'm glad you decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here and get a place to call home.
This isn't a home. It's nothing but an empty ruin.
You've got to look past what it is to what it could be. We've got water, plenty of space. Should be pretty defensible.
Especially with the walls I put up.
Garden plots over there, some snug shelters. Hell, maybe even electricity.
You don't understand. I used to live here before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
Just my son. Somebody took him away while I was still trapped. I've been looking for him.
Damn. Sorry. I hope you find him. Let me know if there's any way I can help.
Well...
I am glad you're here.
I do have these plans.
You don't mind. But I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there. For someone. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. The trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out with the settlement?
Oh, good. I was hoping for a chance to rescue some more helpless villagers.
It's not that people are helpless. They just need someone to give them a helping hand sometimes. That's what the Minutemen is supposed to be all about. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
Preston. Well, let's get past the little rickety part of the bridge, and then see if we can get them to build the Intercept relay.
I know you're waiting for my help with that machine you want to build. It'll have to wait until we get the Minutemen back on the bridge.
Excuse me.
know you're waiting for my help with that machine you want to build.
So there's the answer, folks.
Until we get the
Doesn't matter who you talk to. If you're trying to speed through the game, the only way is you're going to have to advance through some of the quest lines. You're going to either have to, well, I don't even know how far you have to go, but I'm going to guess you're going to have to take back Fort Haagen-Dazs. You're going to have to do the, take back the switchboard for the railroad, or take back the castle for the Minutemen, before you can try to infiltrate the Institute. So then, that's the end of today's episode, I guess. Hope it was informative. This is going to be a very long tutorial video when I put it up on Boobtube. Because, honestly, I can't really break this up into highlights, because the highlights is everything we just did. That said, hope you all had fun. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to be taking a break for a bit, and then I'll be doing a bunch of crafting. I might do a episode 9.5 just for the crafting, because I know some people enjoy watching me craft and comment and all that. Maybe see if I can upgrade the power armor, stuff like that. But that's about it for this current stream. I hope you all found it informative. And yeah, speed running through the entire main quest line comes to a screeching halt when you have to actually infiltrate the Institute. So I will see you all in the future.